Hornets. We have waited patiently and sometimes impatiently, and the moment is finally here. Time to kick off a new season. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Breaks into the open. Strolls into the end zone for a touchdown.
And as a coach, you're just hoping your offense can take the field on the first series of the game and create a little bit of momentum, get into a rhythm. How about that running play? Hitting a home run early in this game. You know that's got the sidelines all juiced up.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. That one's going to get a little star marked beside it on the play sheet. One play, explosive, touchdown just like that. He'll bring it out. It's raining. And here's the guy they want to feed, this senior running back. They want him to take care of the ball, do the dirty work, be good in pass pro, and make plays when he has a chance.
And you got to love this guy's speed. And to me, David, that's the one thing that really separates him from most other running backs in college football. There are so many guys at this level that can make you miss, and they can get in the second level. They can run through tackles, catch the ball, block, all that stuff. This
snags it, and he's open. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. With the first down, they'll put it and play it from the 33.
Not wasting any time. You just watch the opponent go down on their first drive and score a touchdown. So right away, you're aggressive. You're throwing the football on your first play of the game, and you're getting a nice completion. Really nice job.
Looking downfield on first down. Got 6 yards on the play, 2nd and 4 coming.
I love early in a game getting my quarterback in a rhythm. Coming out, short passes, easy completions. Now we're getting in a good spot.
They'll run play action. He's got him. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. They have it at the 43, 3rd and short, trying to avoid making a decision on 4th down. Trying to pick it up on the ground. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Wide receiver going in motion. Wants to throw on first down. Fires left. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Grabbed in the middle. It's Burrell. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Running inside. It's Curtis. Stop right there. No gain on the play. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. His drive facing a little adversity on 2nd and 11. They'll move the tight end. Right back to him on the ground. Maybe some room here. My, oh my, 41 yards rushing for him now, and that is a way to make your presence felt in the early part of the season. Now on 1st and goal as they try to answer that opener with a touchdown of their own. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. They'll run it left, looking for the end zone here. Stopped again. At least they made it back to the line of scrimmage this time. It's 3rd and goal and a long way from the end zone. From the gun, wants to pass. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. Looks as if they'll send out the field goal unit. Splits the uprights right down the middle. That'll bring him to within 4.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Here's the return from inside his 10. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Guys, this offense will go back on the attack. Off to a good start here and back to work now with a 7-3 lead. Motion from the wideout. Fighting off the defender. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. To the air. It's Powers. Under fire. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the 2nd down misfire. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. They get to him as he throws. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down. And the offense stays on the field on 4th and 1. I'm not sure they're just trying to make the defense jump. I believe they think they can get it. He's got enough for the 1st down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. They'll go to the ground. Stuffed almost in his tracks, but strong enough to pick up 1 to the 35.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
They're now out across the 40, and he's out of bounds at the 42. Ball is at the 42-yard line, close to 4-down territory. Here's 3rd and short. He's got 1st down yardage as they move it to the 44.
And that's the 2nd time today, man. Like, you see, it looks like he's going in fast forward. He's got some jets, man. This guy can really, really move. This offense does such a nice job of finding creative ways to get him the football. And we've already seen it today. A couple of explosive plays, and they're going to continue to feature this young man.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Shoots it to the left. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. They are controlling the ball. 9th play of the drive. Motion from the wide receiver. Dropping back, it's Powers. Back open in the middle. They'll pick up enough yardage for the 1st down. They've got it at the 30. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw again. Got a man. It's Prince.
I think really good wide receivers do a good job of making every route kind of look the same. You could tell this looked like a vertical route. So if I'm a DB, I'm bailing, and all of a sudden he sits that hitch down. Nice job by the wide receiver, creating enough separation to create a positive gain.
Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the 1st down.
Man, you got to love the safety's eyes on that play. He didn't get lost. He didn't get enamored with everything that was going on in front of him, playing pass down the field. He locked eyes on that running back, saw the screen develop, comes upfield, makes the play, makes the sound tackle.
It's incomplete, and we'll change ends of the field now. Both teams wanted to establish the run, and they have done exactly that in the 1st quarter. switched ends of the field, and we're ready to get things started here in the second. They converted fourth down earlier on this drive, and now they'll try it again. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Trying to get it to the marker. There he goes. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on fourth down, and they keep the drive alive. The big fellas coming out in the goal line defense. Coming out on first down with the play fake. He'll throw it. Makes a catch. Goes out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they'll be set up and in great position here.
The offense trying to throw it there quickly down close to the goal line. Nice job by the defense tackling the catch.
Now on second and goal. They'll try to power it in. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line.
That's such a great physical play by the defense because this is one of the bigger, more physical running backs you'll see in the country, and we're used to seeing him push the pile the other direction, not that time. It's the big guys up front on defense getting penetration, and they're sending him back for a tackle for loss.
Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. It'll be fourth down. Now on fourth down, they'll send out the field goal unit. And this ought to be a chip shot from about 20 yards out. Absolutely center cut. Now up by 7 points here in the second.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Sacramento State's offense takes the field to get this drive underway. They'll start this drive down by a touchdown, trailing 10-3. Nice move to pick up yardage.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
Big third down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. From the gun, wants to pass. Pressure coming. Got his man downfield. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast.
There's some room. He's up to 51 yards rushing in this first half, and he is making quite the impression in the opener. Got 6 on first down, now a lot of options on second and 4. The transfer has it his first carry. Not much there on the run. He gets 1 to the 31. Ball at the 31, third and short coming, defense trying to rise up. Linebackers shuffling around, trying to keep the quarterback from getting a read. They'll try to bully their way for the first. He gets nothing, nowhere to go, and it'll be fourth down. They're in field goal range here on fourth down, but they're going to keep this offense on the field. On fourth down, going to the air. Converts on fourth down, still going. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive.
And I love the location of that throw. Fourth down on the slant. He puts it out in front of his target so that when he catches it, he can advance and get north to pick up more yards.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
They'll go right back to him. Turning it on. He's finally brought down, but he takes it all the way to the 6.
Really nice resiliency by the running back. Sometimes you just got to be able to turn the page, right? You have a tackle for loss the previous play. They give it right back to you, and you make the defense pay. Good vision, good athleticism picking up that first. Why not give it to him again?
The encroachment penalty on the D gives the offense a free 5 yards. And the defense tried to cheat a little space and get in that neutral zone, but it's still first and goal. Trying to slam in. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. Second and goal for the offense. He'll run it to the right, looking for the goal line. And he surges across the line. Touchdown, Sacramento State. Looking for the tie with the extra point. That was an absolute sledgehammer of a drive, just taking the air out of the ball.
And it's hard when you run that many plays not to make a mistake and throw an interception or get penalties and put you in a bad spot. But the offense just strung play after play after play together and got in the end zone.
No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Looking downfield, it's Powers. The sure hands, it's Aguilar. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. Ball is at the 35. It's first and 10. Going to the running game. Makes the stop at the 49, but not before he gets in plus territory, gets 15 and a first down. We'll take a quick break as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the first half. They'll have it at the 49, just across midfield, first and 10. This time he wants to throw. Pucks it out of the air. On the sweet spin, and he's free. Guided out of bounds at the 22. A good play for this offense as they are threatening to score. The offense down to the 22 on first and 10. Now the play fake. He's moving out of the pocket. Trying to make magic with his feet. Slides to the ground, picks up the first down, and avoids the hit.
Well, this guy's getting himself into a rhythm here early. You just saw a beautiful throw in the previous play, and now he's showing off the speed. And you can't blame him, honestly. When you run like him, even if it's first down, if it's not open, just take off. This defense is going to be on their heels all game long if they can't find a way to start slowing him down.
They'll go to the air. The Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. He's got it on the run. He's got it and just sashays into the end zone for the touchdown.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Got to be smart, patient, great vision, uses all of that to get to the 29. Quick tempo, no huddle offense, second down, clock's running. Back to pass. Rushes on him. On the move, he fires. Caught over the middle. It's Moses. That defense got gashed, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47. Obviously didn't like what he saw on first down, and they used a timeout. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds. So now it's second and long. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. Now the offense will burn their third and final timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. Takes the handoff. It's Curtis. He is denied. Cannot get to the first down marker, and it's fourth down coming. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. With just about 30 seconds to go in the half, how aggressive do you want to be here? Looking downfield, it's Powers. They're setting up the screen. They drag him down, but not before he's moved the chains, and the screen pass is effective. Timeout taken by the offense is their second. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Oh, they're after him. He's got his man. Now the offense will burn their third and final timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. Wants to adjust the pattern. They're looking to throw on 2nd and short. Pressure in his face, and he lets it fly. Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be 3rd down. And now this offense will try to overcome that 2nd down incompletion. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Right on the money. He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 31, and a big pickup on that one. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. To the air on 1st down. Stepping to the right. Fires on the move. Makes a connection. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it 1st and goal. So it's 1st down, but with just a few seconds, they'll try to put up a 3 before halftime. Absolutely perfect. And now the lead is extended a little further.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
And with time running out here in the first half, this offense will choose to take a knee. Halftime as both teams head into the locker room. We're looking forward to a terrific second half, but before that, let's check in with Kevin Connors.
Gentlemen, so much excitement around a brand new season, and we're excited to get you caught up on everything here in Week 1. We start with a look in on BYU, taking on the Coastal Carolina Chanticleers. And it's the Cougars trying to win the home opener. They've got the lead midway through the first half. And as we check in on these notable matchups this week, we're reminded of just how meaningful every week in college football truly is. Bringing things back to your game, one more refresher on how the first half went down. We've been treated to one special performance on the ground from both teams, gouging the opposing defenses for big chunks of yardage. Why throw it when you've got rushing attacks like these? That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to start the second half.
Just about set to get this second half underway. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Sacramento State's offense takes the field to get this drive underway. Down 2 possessions to start this third quarter. They'd love to build some early momentum.
You ain't lying, because you only got so many possessions here in the second half, so now you're down. I got to maximize every single one. Put your best plays together. Start this drive off on a good note.
Yeah, it starts right here. Obviously, you can't get it all back on this drive, but you can create that momentum. You can create something special.
Snags it, and there's running room. Across the 40, out of bounds at the 41, and a big pickup has this offense on the move. They'll put it in play from the 41 on first down. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Curtis. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Couldn't get him blocked on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 14. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Those two not on the same page. It's incomplete. And here comes the punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Now on the return. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. Let's go to the sideline in Holly Rowe.
Hey guys, here on the home team sideline, there is so much energy down here on the sideline. This running back has been on fire. They expected a big performance from him today, and he has delivered, just going over 100 yards already in this game. I expect them to continue to feed him the ball. I'll keep you posted from down here on the sidelines. Guys, back to you.
Okay, Holly. Picked off. What a play to set him up. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Now on the counter. Got room to work.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
The big pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and 1. He'll try it again. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The run inside. It's Curtis. Knocked down after a gain of 1 to the 27. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Looking for room. It's Curtis. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down.
You know, as a defense, you can have the right call and the right guy in the right spot, but that guy's just too good. And how about the running back on that play? Just making it happen, breaking off the huge gain. It's tough to get these guys on the ground.
Quick with the spin move. Here's a little room there. Touchdown, Sacramento State. And they take it in for 6 more points.
This defense is going to have to do a better job being physical. That's 2 rushing touchdowns they've now allowed. They have got to be better close to the line of scrimmage.
And the point after is good. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He's got great speed. Got a little room. He's chased out of bounds, but man, does that return set them up with spectacular field position at the plus 46. Looking to take a shot. And a penalty flag comes in as that one falls incomplete, but this is going to be a positive play for the offense. Defense with pass interference coming. This offense needs all the help they can get today, and that pass interference penalty is a much-appreciated lifeline. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Pulled down after a pickup of 4 to the 27. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Back to pass, it's Powers. Buys a little time. Fires to the wideout. Complete to the right. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line.
Sometimes as quarterbacks, you have to play above the X's and O's. That play is designed to be thrown from the pocket. Because of the pass rush, it wasn't going to happen. So he had to use his athleticism, get outside the pocket, and then make something happen on the fly. Nice job.
He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Here comes the heat. And it's incomplete, but the penalty flag has fallen in the holding zone. Let's see what the call is. We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. After getting pushed back on the holding call, here comes 2nd and long. They'll leave it with the lone back. Getting work done on the ground. He's pulled down at the 14-yard line. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Snagged out of the air. He's brought down at the 11-yard line, and now is this 4-down territory, or will they take the chip shot field goal? That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. They double their lead up to 6 here in the third quarter.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Trying the left side. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Running inside. It's Curtis. There's a crease. Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line. Big third down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. Just feeds the running back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. They bring the punter onto the field now. They'll look to pin him deep. He'll take it on the return. Excellent coverage and tackle that time, and that's how the third quarter comes to a close. As we head into the fourth quarter, both of these running backs have been able to get it done on the ground. One quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic fourth quarter finish. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with a first down. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41.
And this guy really has been a workhorse today. He's made plays when his offense has needed them the most. He's a guy who's reliable. They know they can turn around, give him the football, and he'll go make things work out. They're going to need him to finish this game. He has to continue playing well after that big run there.
3rd and 4. Back to pass, it's Powers. Almost intercepted, and what a momentum swing that could have been, but they still force a 4th down. Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. First down here as we dive into the college football season. A week 1 clash that has been worth every minute of it so far. He just throws it away, and I think the flag's going to be coming, and there it is. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. With that penalty, the offense is backed up on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Finds his man. It's Prince. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Under fire. Got his man. They'll move the chains. Good execution on 3rd down. They've got it at the 41. And here comes play number 6 of the drive. Wants to throw again. He'll take a shot. Makes the catch and gets the score.
And that is a drive and a score they absolutely had to have. Now making it a 2-possession game late in this one. It wasn't going to be enough to just play it safe, play it conservative, punt the ball away, and count on your defense. They were aggressive. They mixed it up, but getting that score, that is huge for their win probability now.
And the extra point makes this a 13-point game here in the 4th. He'll bring it out. It's Wilson. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. Sacramento State's offense takes the field to get this drive underway. Giving up that last touchdown was an absolute killer. Now it's a 2-possession game. They must get something here. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Off the play fake. He lets it fly. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. They couldn't connect on second down, now staring at a 3rd and 9. Snags it over the middle. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. They'll send the back in motion. On 4th down, they'll pass for it. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. They'll snap it on 1st down from the 35. Wants to throw it again, and why not? Grabbed behind the line, it's Williams. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. And that last one might have helped the completion percentage, but it didn't go forward. 2nd and 10 here. Bringing the heat. Under heat, and he gets rid of it.
It's a smart decision by the quarterback, but it's a frustrating one also because you're trailing in this game, and you know you've got to hit some of these throws to get back in it. But the defense is doing such a good job in coverage. Nobody's open, so you've got to throw that one away. Smart decision, but it's a tough decision to make.
And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. Fires downfield. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game. This offense has it with really good field position. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. The play action fake. Unloads it left. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion?
I think we got a little bit sloppy on that route. You need more separation if you're going to give your quarterback a better target trying to complete that in throw.
Looking for a man. It's Powers. And it's incomplete on 3rd down.
Yeah, and on money down defensively, you got to find ways to affect the quarterback. Nice job by the defense, getting the pressure, getting to him, getting a hit on him, and forcing the...
He's got it. 1st down and more. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a 1st and goal. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. It's 2nd and goal. Defense rolling out the big bodies to try to stuff the run. Running play to the left here, looking for the end zone. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. They've relentlessly moved forward. Now it's getting down to cases. 3rd and goal. Pulls it on the bootleg fake. Into their happy place for a touchdown.
I gotta say, the mental toughness that this team is showing early this season is real impressive. And going down the field and scoring on that last possession, putting themselves in position here to go 2-0, they're answering the bell. This team has leadership on both sides of the ball. Very, very impressive.
The returner will field it and try to get some field position. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Sacramento State's offense takes the field to get this drive underway. That 4th down gamble didn't pay off on the last drive, and it led to giving up a scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and everybody wants to go for it on 4th down. Everybody wants that, but your defense sometimes has to bail out your decision-making. We decided to go for it. We didn't get it. The defense, Jesse, didn't come up big and prove me right.
Yeah, not complimentary football, no doubt. But look, this offense has been in these situations before. So you got to come back out here, take the field. It's a fresh set of downs, brand new drive. Let's go out and execute, put some points on the board.
Pocket breaking down. And it's a sack.
And they got to protect their quarterback better up front. They got to give him a little bit more time to make some damage down the field. But look at this. Here they go. No huddle, back on the line, make the defense communicate. Maybe you can catch them sleeping.
Makes the grab. It's Burrell. And he's brought down after the spin move for a short gain. That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Throws to the wideout. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And guys, hold that thought just a second, because here comes the 4th down play. If they don't get it here, this one is probably over. And it's incomplete, and the defense stands tall and gets off the field.
And I get it. That's for pride's sake. This game's over. Like, I know you're down and you try to mount drives, and sometimes you even try to get young guys in the game at this point. But now you're just fighting for pride and just letting them try not to get any more points on the scoreboard.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. And with things in their favor on the scoreboard, the quarterback's favorite play in the playbook, the old kneel down from victory formation. So with the late lead, they're ready to just drain the clock in victory formation. And they'll take a knee and watch this clock keep on winding its way toward a victory. And while they could run victory formation, you also have to think about padding those stats. The holder will kneel down at the 29, making it a 39-yard attempt. And they get the icing on the cake, and that might make for some long memories after this one. Business today for this ball club. They come out and they get the win.
And that's all that matters. It's not always pretty. You don't always do everything you want to do or check all the boxes. But at the end of the game, Jesse, you want that W.
No doubt about it. They made the plays they needed to make in order to get this win. I thought the quarterback showed tremendous poise, good leadership throughout the course of the game. Defense made stops when they had to make them. So, right, there were some things that are going to need to clean up moving forward, but ultimately they were the better team today.
That's going to do it for us here. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.